Look who's awake. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast. Welcome in, Silent. I just changed from Dead by Daylight to Okami. A young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were set to curse. Cat cleaning. Anyone who gazed into them, no one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. With this wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. That's a RT! Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign, determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all. Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Oroshi's home, as Nagi stood bravely before the entrance. A beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 flashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Oroshi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. Hi, Death! It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. I can't talk. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf, that dwelt outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leaped towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, re-eyeing its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Oroshi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. "Stretch them, kitty!" The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. It's cleaning time for me. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leaped ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Oroshi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Oroshi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Oroshi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. Hundreds of years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. this legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but fairy tale. That was a dumb move. You, sir, are an idiot. High speed! Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. Hello, kid. You wanna whisper it? You wanna whisper it? Tiny little shit. You wanna whisper it? Goodbye, trees. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. With Sprite Sakuya. How troublesome! This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guided us all. Okami Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior most brave sacrifices sealed away the evil demons so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Sniff. Yawn. Whatever. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Hoo hoo hoo. Oh, listen to this giggling bitch. Phew, what on earth? You again? Ow, 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 ow! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before me, great brush. Yeet. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it, you look just like that statue of Shiranui. Nom. Blech. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the Grady soon. Don't make me use my prized sword Denko Maru against you. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great God, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on, their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome powers can restore life to the world. Meow? Not a nose. The trees returned to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villager spirits are being kept inside the fruit? That's the fruit. That girl said that. If you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there is no way you're gonna reach it. No. Stop it. No. Attention whore, huh? You little attention whore, huh? You little attention whore, huh? This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the mouse to look around. You don't say. See changes your point of view. Okay. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? Yeah. Oh my fucking God. Hold on. That's our origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way, you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. Okay. Are you done now? You little garbage gremlin, huh? Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Donk. Whoa, hold on there, furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press space to jump, then press space again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you can jump really high. Oh, this mouse setting is impressive. That's not how I wanted it to do. Can you stop moving, fucking cam? Oi. They say good luck is found in high places, so keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. Can I get to the options again? Yeah, this is far too sensitive on me. Yeah, this is better. You obtained Holy Bone. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amateurs, was it? That's kinda long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy, ever heard of the spirit of that brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. I'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13, each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? Watch me, bitch. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such beauty nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Bah! Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press critical to hold the brush, then to draw. Okay. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. There we go. Wave isn't Mother Amaterasu. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, god of restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of man and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Whoa, that was Yumigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Like I said, watch me, bitch. Yes, I know. You already had that. Wah! A river of stardust! So this really must be the river of the heavens. But what I really want to know is, who the heck drew the darn thing? How about me, you fucker? Apparently not good enough. There we go. You obtained a straw push. Look what you found, Furball! This straw push here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. You consumed orange. Nom. Peach. Another apple. Hi, Draconic. Dumplings. Nice. Is this... Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the white wolf Shiranui. First the river of the heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See that sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. Shut the fuck up. Works. That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a... Well, if it isn't another Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of the sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. I mean, it was your first time in my chat anyways, Draconic. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off and that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Whoa! I didn't think you had it in ya, furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, furball. Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. Hehe, it's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. What the? Where'd they come from? Whatever. Draw first, ask question later. You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press it. Yeah, whatever. What's that all? Look at me. Once you've caught them off guard and turned them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. You obtained ink bottle. Bottle full of ink. Oh, that sweet, sweet loading zones. Whee! Wow, the weather's been restored. Sakya came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in here, Kimono, if you know what I mean. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. Uh, Hey, there's a statue here too. It's like the villagers have turned to stone or something. Not again. That's not one of those smaller monsters that you're lurking about. A roar like that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here. I doubt you will find one. Ooh. No good, this one's not moving. Everyone here was perfectly fine just a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going on around here. The village is back, but what's up with this dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village too? Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. Yeah, I'm running. Can you shut the fuck up now? This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eye can see. And not a single villager can move a muzzle. Is it some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not gonna stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible even for a god like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. What the? Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. Yep, that's me. Bark, bark. That's the name of the sun god. So I'd be follow that you had the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after that poem of his. It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Amy, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal now. Who are you? Village elder, Mr. Orange. A white wolf? Not the one who fought the terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shuanui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. But what? No need to growl like that! Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts. I'm gonna fucking beat you up, little bitch. What's this sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Okay. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Dinkomaru. Yeet! Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Hey, you got yourself some praise. And look, see how that dried up spring began flowing again? That's because riding an area of monsters restores the god's power to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you will get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you. But if you try really hard, your true power just might shine through. But boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately. And that Mr. Orange you tossed around up on the sacred deck looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak people can't see them anymore. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Oh, anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun, Furball. How about no? You obtained feedback. Hey, wait, this is animal food. Still, we could save it to give to animals. Let's use it when we try to approach animals later. Something good might come out of using it right away. I know gods aren't supposed to use creatures in this manner, but what the heck? Let's make an exception this time. Oh, I almost forgot. There was something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to check the items you've obtained, yeah, fuck it. I know the fans menu. Spirit Globe. Humanity's faith made solid. Restore a little solar energy. Ah, great Shiranui, oh no. Ah, I feel it. I sense it. Foul beasts dwell in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see right behind you now. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 14 seconds. And that means... Okay, I need to go faster then. Nine seconds. You fight well. I have chosen the path of Buddha, but in you I sense another power. And I see the path you have chosen is also a path of truth. The monsters may be gone, but this place still lacks life. The land does not have enough power to give to the sacred tree. Yeet! Who's Yidin? Cody's Yidin. I've had just about enough of this. I don't know if it's stray dogs or monsters or what, but someone keeps messing up my crops. Going around digging holes with it makes me mad. If I catch you digging around here, you'll get a good thumping. Do I? Oh. Okay. This did not go as planned. Fucking camera. White wolf? Now that's just plain weird. Sure looks like a weak little bugger. Think you could beat my dog Hayabusa? Well, listen to this. There's this field my mama tends to, you see? Well, Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row. Even though my mama was chasing him around trying to slug him. There are actually 10 turnips in that field. Hayabusa is fixing to get all 10. come on. This is a joke. Ah! Don't see shit. Wait a second. Okay, whatever. You can look all you want. A new drawing bowl? Oh my, where did that come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful! Time to dry the laundry. Well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. Maybe it doesn't like all those monsters that are lurking about. If only it would shine closer to my laundry, would it dry in seconds? My word! The sun is suddenly drawn so close. My laundry will be bone dry in no time. First my pole, and now this, with the miracles never keys. Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Come back tonight if you want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes. They're mouth-watering good. Okay. Well, what a fine-looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Cushy. It's a pleasure to meet you. Working in the fields again, are ya? Isu, are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow the rice for making my sake, you know. But I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Susano give me a hand again this year. Or listen to me blabbering on. I just can't help chatting to you. Why, Emmy, I think you found a friend here. Okay. You'll meet many people who want to talk to you like this. You should talk to them 2 or even 3 times. Being a god and all, you can actually tell when to talk. Because you'll see a triangle above their head. That means they still have something to say. It might even be valuable information sometimes. They may just be muttering to themselves, but it pays to listen. Come here. Susano's a neighbor of mine. He's a little unusual, but he goes around with a huge sword slung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of your legendary hero Nagi. And he loves his sake too. He often pops around here to buy it. Make sure to say hello when you see Susano. He could use a friend. I should think he's always on his own. Okay. This fucking camera. Also, hun, let me help you with this. Or not. Listen, even my powers are limited. Oh, this camera is fucking me off. She's always snoring like a bear. This is the home of the two-bit middle-aged warrior Susano. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. If that didn't wake him, nothing will. Let's just leave him for a while and find something else to do. Okay.